Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Mark from M3 Finish Mobile Detailing. This is Danny, and the areas we service is IE, LA, Inland Empire.
And what do we have in the works today, Mark?
Today we're going to do exterior detail. Today we're going to do a light clay, and then we're going to walk you through the process.
Got it. So what's the first thing you do when you do an exterior detail like this?
So the first step, we wash the car. We clean the wheels inside and out, get the lug nuts, the barrels, the rim. After that process, we rinse it down, and then we hit it with the clay bar.
Got it. Now, this car seems really contaminated. It has leaves, water spots, bird poop. Is that gonna be an issue when you're detailing?
No, so we're gonna rinse it first and get it all, the leaves all out of there. And then after when we're done rinsing it, we're gonna hit it with the pre-soak. After the pre-soak, we'll wash it. And then after that, we'll foam it again.
All right, Mark. So I see you have help today, man.
Yeah, so Danny's been working with me for a year already. He's been solid, been helping me with the details, trying to introduce him a little bit for the PPF also. Yeah, he knows how to correct and coat.
Got it. So you mentioned at one point you had 4 employees.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you teach new detailing employees?
So the first thing we do, we teach them to do the wheels. That would be like the hardest thing for someone to go inside of detailing. We show them how to do the wheels, so we show them how to clean the lug nuts, the face of the wheel. That's the most crucial part. That's what people look at the most. And then from there, we move on to the exterior. So the exterior, we show them how to wash it and how to properly get it decontaminated.
Now, Mark, I see you doing a process that's very popular right now. Rinse, foam again, and then the scrub.
Yeah.
Why do you do it that way?
So we rinse it down first to remove any contaminations or any leaves on the car or any dust. And then after that, we'll foam it to let that foam lift up the contaminants or anything that's on the surface. We'll rinse it down again and then foam it also again, just so we can get like more slickness so we don't scratch the paint.
And what bucket method are you using?
So right now we got the 2-bucket method system. So we got the 2 buckets, and then we do have the grit guards on the bottom. The grit guards are going to protect from any like dirt or debris. And then yeah, we got 2 wash mitts. This one is for water and this one is for soap. And then we just dunk them in and start from top to bottom.
Now, Mark, for the people that don't know, how long have you been detailing?
So I started when I was 20 years old. When I was 20 years old, I started detailing. When I was detailing, there wasn't as much detailers out there. It wasn't as popular. So how I marketed myself was like through Facebook or OfferUp. So the first client I got was from OfferUp. It took me about like a month or 2 to get a first client. Yeah.
Takes time, man. Now, you have a lot of years of experience. I don't know if you've seen other people do 1 bucket method, no bucket method.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Everybody has their own process. The no bucket method, I guess for me, it would apply if I'm going to correct the car or anything like that. If you're not worried about scratches, then you can just polish it right after. And then if you're going to coat it. But the 2-bucket method for what we're doing, I feel like it's more safer for the paint. Also, when we went to training Jeremy from Shine Supply, he has 1 bucket full of solution and it has like 5 mitts to go around the whole car. Yeah, so usually like the mitt, this will be one side and you can use the other side for another panel. But I'd like to know what method did you use or what fits you best. We use 2-bucket method, but leave it in the comments below. All
right, Mark, what's next?
The next thing we're gonna use to remove the contaminants, it's from Coach Kemi, an iron remover. What I do, I just spray it on the panel and to remove any contaminants, like such as like iron fallout, anything that the car wash can't take off. And then after that, we'll hit it with the clay bar. Let this sit for 5 minutes.
So Mark, what's something a new detailer should know about using that type of product?
Knowing how to use it, I would say. Right now, this is a clean seal, but I wouldn't recommend using it for a car wash. Obviously, just because it's pretty expensive in the long run. Like this bottle right here is like 17 to 20 bucks. So you run through it pretty fast. A gallon could be from anywhere from 79 to 100 and some dollars.
Got it. So definitely use it on the details that maybe bigger packages?
Yeah, the bigger packages, what people pay for. Yeah, so it's barely starting right now. So you can see the purple dots. These are contaminations that's bonding onto the surface. You see right here, a little bit right there. Give it 5 minutes and it'll show you all the contaminants that's getting pulled out.
So Mark, tell me about the clay process.
Yeah, so we use O&R and then we use a clay bar and then we dilute it and then we use as lubrication for the surface and then we start claying the panel. So when we clay, we're removing all the contaminations from the paint.
Now you're using the traditional clay bar.
Yeah.
But there's so many different things. There's mitts, there's this and that. How come you use this method?
I use the traditional clay bar just because I feel like it pulls out more contaminations. I used the mitt before. It is good. They all have their own purpose. For the mitt, it's more of a maintenance kind of thing, or if it's not as bad. For me, I'm using the traditional clay bar because it pulls up more contaminants on the surface and leaves it a more smoother fill.
Now, Mark, what package is this?
So this would be considered a level 2 package. So we have a level 1 entry level for a detail. That one ranges for this car around $275. And then this one right here is gonna get a coating and correction. So it ranges around $950.
All right, Mark, so you've been doing this for about 7 years, correct?
6 years, yeah.
6 years.
6 years, man.
You mentioned when you first started, there wasn't a lot of mobile detailers. How do you feel it is right now? I heard that it's pretty saturated.
Yeah, it could be saturated, I guess, but it's a good thing for us though because it like highlights the market, and if there's less people, it wouldn't be as popular. So I feel the more people that get in, it kind of sheds light to our services.
Got it. Like more education for customers, right?
Yeah, more education, more awareness.
Hey, now that you have a lot of years in the game, when a customer says, hey, how much for a car wash? Do you get disrespected, Mark? Do you get offended? So
when people ask, we get a lot of calls like daily, like, hey, how much for a car wash? Or we have sometimes people pulling up on us, asking us how much for a car wash. So then ours is a little bit more different than other people. So we start around like, we have 2 packages. The maintenance wash, that's usually for our regular clients that are bi-weekly. So for this car, say if it was our maintenance wash, it ranged around like 65, 70. But like say if someone wanted to get it done like through express detail or anything like that, like for a small car starts around 75, 85, and 95.
Got it.
Yeah.
Now, when someone says a car wash, do you try to educate them, or do you already know they're not your type of customer?
We can try to educate people about the service, but sometimes they're so used to paying $20, $30 at the car wash, and it doesn't really matter to them. Yeah, so now we're gonna be drying the vehicle. Just using a CarPro towel.
What type of towels do you like to use? These ones?
Yeah, these ones from CarPro are pretty good. We got this as a sample, and I think we're gonna start buying these ones, but we usually use a purple one. So usually the yellow towels, I'll walk you through it.
Yeah.
So these are the glass towels we use for glass. This is especially for glass. This is our drying towels. These are brand new towels for polishing if we needed them. These ones are to remove any polishing. I like these ones better because they don't scratch or anything like that. It's really fluffy compared to this one. And these ones will be for our wheels.
The dirty ones.
The dirty ones, man. The old ones that we don't use anymore.
So you kind of cycle them out?
Yeah. But sometimes like these also like depending, these are more for paint, but since these are brand new, we can use them for paint and exterior, but once it touches the exterior, we'll just use it for the exterior. Or sorry, the interior, then we'll use it for the interior. But yeah, these ones usually for the ones for polishing any compounds, any ceramic coatings or anything like that. Yeah, these are just more expensive. I think these are like $5 a towel. So I get these from 3D Montclair. I get them from 3D Montclair, or sometimes you get I get a deal online. These ones I get from Costco, and these ones from 3D, and also from 3D also, because that's the local store right now that we're at.
Got it. And everybody has their own style of washing their towels. How do you do it? Do you do it every day after work?
Yeah, every day after work, man. Like we usually have a bin of towels. Depending on like how dirty they are, we'll wash it separately or sometimes together, depending on the job. If the towels are really dirty, then I'll just throw them away. Yeah, or use them for the wheels. So this is how we do the exterior wash with the clay process. If you guys want to see any more content, follow us, like, and subscribe. Once again, my name is Mark from 3 Finished Mobile Detailing. And if you need a detail in the IE, OC, or LA County, make sure to like and subscribe or follow us for more content. And all my information is down below. Thank you guys.